Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, welcome back to Up and Adam Channel 2. I don't know if you guys watched the Real Housewives of Miami last night. It was so good. I don't know who's sleeping on the show right now, which is so funny because Next Gen NYC I'm seeing is absolutely killing it. I'm loving it. I've loved it from the jump. And I even told Jason he would get into it, and he has. And now they're saying it's like the number one reported Bravo premiere. And I'm like, okay, well, that's good. Good. Where are all of you guys on Wednesday nights when we're watching The Real Housewives of Miami? That's my only question. Hello. We see you guys on Tuesdays, but where are you on Wednesdays? Guys, we're back to talk about Miami and a few other things. Smash the like button, show some love, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Here we go. All right, guys. So probably starting right here. This one's interesting. Now, obviously, if you guys didn't watch last night's episode, there was a lot a lot happened. Julia and her wife, Martina, they introduced their new sons, Luca and Jackson, to Alexia and Adriana. Obviously, there were gifts and there was a FaceTime. And I thought that this was great from RHOM, and that was for the LGBTQ plus task force gala. But the main cast minus Larsa, listen, they all got to go to this task force event. I thought it was great. Kiki brought a surprise guest who was RuPaul's Drag Race alum Carmen Carrera, and Stephanie even jokingly talked about her diamond necklace, of course, because nothing that Stephanie loves more than money exists on this show. Which, listen, we love it. But Stephanie and Alexia also clashed about Alexia's estranged husband, Todd. Triggered by the talk of Todd, clearly that was an issue because Alexia was like, you're not going to talk about my husband. My husband's not a narcissist. You know what? You guys are all narcissists. I'm not a narcissist. I'm an empath. But Guerdy, also celebrating her cancer remission, revealed private text messages from Julia at her celebration of life party. And that led a lot of the cast members to leave the party earlier because the text reveal, people were pissed about it. Some guests even called it a horror show, describing the event as pretty theatrically vicious and uncomfortable. And I think that this moment triggered a lot of drama, especially Stephanie's tension with Alexia. And Julia felt publicly humiliated. And I think that you could see that the women were banding together with Julia at the moment that these texts were released. I don't understand Kenya Moore taking the time from her spa day, the opening of her spa, to show these photos that she thought were a Brit Edie doing fellatio, because this was such a celebratory moment. And the same thing goes over here to Guerdy. Like, I hate the way that Julia has treated Guerdy. However, I do look at it at the same time like, Guerdy, this is a celebration moment. Your kids are here. Your sons are here. Your husband is here. Your friends are here. You have other people who have survived cancer. They're here. This is a celebratory, good feeling night, not a, oh my God, well, we're going to use this as like a let's burn the witch kind of party. It just seems like it fell flat the way that she was trying to do that. And I thought the same exact thing with Kenya. And I also don't like when people share people's text messages. And Adriana was pushing Julia to also share her version of the text messages. And Julia was like, no, I'm not going to stoop to that level. And I agree with that because I kind of did the same thing in a different situation where I didn't want to show text because I feel like at the moment that you share text messages, then it just goes to show that you're not one to be trusted. And I don't like that. But moving on, this is heartbreaking. Lea Black is mourning her husband, Roy Black's passing. And she shared on Instagram that her husband, famed criminal defense attorney Roy Black, passed away at age 80 on July 21st at the Coral Gables home. So Lea promised to announce a memorial and celebration of life soon, thanking fans and everybody else for their prayers and support. But I guess he was known for his high-profile defense cases involving Rush Limbaugh and Kelsey Grammer and Helio Castroneves and Jeffrey Epstein's plea deal, plus securing the sole acquittal in the Varsity Blues scandal. But he frequently appeared on The Real Housewives of Miami alongside Lea and their son RJ, and also hosted the Law Firm reality show back in 2005. So the guy had clearly quite the career. It's sad. And Andy Cohen even spoke on it. This is what he said.
I also want to say condolences to Lea Black, whose husband Roy Black, the great attorney, passed away yesterday.
No
It was
way,
announced.
I didn't know that.
And I just want to remind everybody my backstory with Lea Black and Roy Black. I was sent down for the morning show at CBS in the 90s when there was a huge trial, and there still is when there's a huge trial. All the networks try to book the jurors. And so I was sent down to Florida to book a juror in the William Kennedy Smith trial, prosecuted by Roy Black. The juror I booked was Lea Black. She was on the jury, and I guess they were kind of noticing each other the whole time.
Where's that movie?
She wound up marrying him totally. And anyway, so I always felt kind of a special connection to that she many years later wound up becoming a Real Housewife.
I hope she sold those rights to a movie, because that could be like a Sandra Bullock rom-com.
I know,
thriller.
totally.
Courtroom romance.
I also want to say,
and last but not least,
a lot of things have gone on in the last 2 days. I cannot control exactly how I feel on each given day. On the days that I feel really good, I want to take advantage of it. And on the days I feel terrible, I have to listen to my body. So if I ever feel like I can't give a good pod, I would rather have somebody step in and do a good one and do it on time so that you're in the moment. So we're really working with a team of people to try to get me as healthy as possible. And it's scary, and I feel less than on the days that I can't show up and be here for you guys, because it's something I look forward to so much.
What in the hell happened at your house that broke in the news, if you want to just shed a little light on that?
We had somebody come and try to break into the house. Thankfully, we were all safe and good, but we're shaking up around here. So a lot of things.
I couldn't imagine that either. It's like, on top of everything else that you're going through, oh, okay, well, let's just add this into it. Let's just add in the fact that people are trying to burglarize your home while you have cancer, and you're like, just people suck. People really, really do suck. I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also don't forget that we are going live tomorrow with Kendrick Tucker for Hot Messy Topics. That's going to be on Up and Adam Channel 1. I know that I said this earlier, but I was in New York City this past Monday and also last Friday, so we didn't do Hot Messy. And Jason's not going to be available tomorrow. So I'm really, really excited. We're going to bring some energy in here and pop off. So I love you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye.